Shaddah Da Family. Here we are.
Shaddah Da, Chief.
Shaddah Da, Baba. Yeah, we on deck now. Yes, we are. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let it out. Let that music play. Let them hear what I got to say to the whole world. Here we go.
The color of my skin shouldn't really mean a thing.
Shouldn't mean a thing, no.
But still they are called the same. If I had my way, I'd wish upon a star. I'd wish love upon this world before hate goes too far. Closer together.
Closer together. That's right.
Oh,
yeah. Coming to you from the POP. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. The bottom line shall reveal the top line, and then that may give you a finger. You may stick to your fellows in nothing but love divine.
so let's show some love, maybe we can grow.
And I hope you don't mind that I love you all, sir. Yes, I do, y'all. What's my name? You better know. Here's the part, y'all.
I wanna be close to
You think I don't when I do? Lord have mercy.
you. And you should wanna be close to me.
Gratitude, beyond doubt.
It's so wonderful to know that God up above loves us one and all.
Yeah, God love you too. Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Lord.
What we need.
Hear me when I say, we're close to you. Closer to each and every one of you. You know I do. And my name is ATUN-RE. What's yours? Yes, sir. Hey, family, how y'all doing tonight? This is Shadow Hour with No Thought.
Doing all right, Chief.
I love you.
I love you too.
Lord have mercy on us all.
We miss you,
It's a joyous occasion. A joyous occasion. I want the family to know I send greetings and peace throughout the boundless universe to all. Assalamu alaikum. Or shalom alaikum. Or wadu. Or whatever floats your boat. And that what floats ours, we say, Shaddah Da. Shaddah Da. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. How's all the family doing tonight? This shadow hour is a beautiful one. We got life in our body, breath. We're living and breathing. And without question, that means you're not broke. Because if you're broke, you got to be fixed. And everybody's working just fine. If you're living and breathing, you might be a little short on cash, but you better bet you're not broke. You're working just fine. As long as you're living and breathing, thanks the Most High above. Ain't that the truth? Tell the truth and shame the devil. Get behind me, Satan. We got work to do. This family's coming through and we're going to run you down. Run over you. You old good old Lou. You better get somewhere and sit down. Get somewhere and sit down. That's what I say to him. How about you? Hey, listen, family. Let me just say this to you. The works of the Most High is constantly moving and prevailing, and it's quite provocative. there is no any one individual that cannot see this as being true. I guarantee you, if you are being aware and life and love belongs to you, and I'm sure it does and will continue to, if you are aware, meaning if you have your eyes and ears open and knowing the rules, there's no way you can deny all the beautiful signs of the Most High. How much we have been blessed, how much we continue to be. And each and every one of you know it's true. 2 eyes and 2 ears and 1 mouth. You know the rules. And surely, in abiding by what is all wise, right, and exact, how can you miss? How can any of us miss? And we all know this to be a fact. Truth beyond doubt is a splendor that takes us back to the origin by which we can all surrender. Surrender to what is much bigger than you, what is much bigger than me, what is much bigger than all of us in the all. Love divine is constantly traveling, constantly reproducing, constantly moving and being what it needs to be. And I love you. I love each and every one of you.
Love you too, Chief.
And I want you to feel me on that. Feel me as I send my love right out to you. There's none that can deny. None that should even try. Because returning to our origin, everything has a common origin that we might call the mother of the galactical universe. Once in precautious time, we were all a part of this mother, just as we all are her children, being a part of each other. There was, when we were all still attached to the Greater Inte'grity, some thousands of years ago, our species alone issued a Declaration of Independence from our mother. Now it is time to reunite with her. Thereafter, we will never any more suffer the 10,000 miseries that only we or you all who are human beings have acquired. Block all the loopholes. Shut all the doors to the old temptations. And we will never again feel deprived. If we as a whole crawl through the loopholes, if we as a race crawl through the gate back to 10,000 addictions, we will never be fulfilled. How shall we know the great integrity becomes the question. When our insight proliferates, even in the smallest matter, when our strength is boundless, even while ever yielding, because our ways are gentle yet persuasive. Our ways make the declaration of love and expresses it with an aspiration. We can keep our outsights from returning to our insights. In this way, We will reharmonize with our mother, who is nature, celebrating inside the Great Integrity on a higher level of love. On a higher level of love. In the beginning was the wordless unity of every entity with Mother Nature. Billions of years and millions of species later came the innocent word generated in social body minds of our, was supposed to be, and is, and always will be, the humane ancestors. Several millions of years still later, with the advent of civilizations as we have known them, came the cohesiveness word, which resonated and rationalized the integrity that our story has called progress. This progress might now be defined as an incredible advanced technology of extraterrestrial origin. It is a great paradox that it is this very technology, although we sacrificed our humanity for it, most of us, that might provide us with one of the main prerequisites, let's call it, asking for before we need it, for the planetary abundance, peace and community, and thereby a common unity to recover our lost humanity that here today must be refound. The last stanza is what we face, that if we keep our outsights, the knowledge we have accumulated from our scientific and technological discoveries, when we return to our insights, our reharmonization with each other, with nature, and with others within occurred, we will celebrate great integrity on a higher level than any species in the entire evolution of life on this planet, even though our species was the only one that ever lost it. Every species will re-find it in peace and harmony with the key of E and A natural. That each of you here hold key to, a key properly placed, with tone and rhythm and content. Those who have the smallest grain of wisdom will want to walk the simple path of the great integrity. Their only fear would be to go astray. Indeed, there's a good reason to fear. With most of the world is piled into two wagons raging towards each other on a single lane road. In one overcrowded wagon is the vast majority who live in a weeded field with empty nest still the same amongst them. In the other wagon are those whose garments are made white in the time in which they need to be, are omnipotently embroidered. They gorge themselves on rich foods and fine sleep, knowing that food is their friend and sleep is even better. Far beyond their appetites, they indulge because that then has belonged to them for so long now that they earned what they now enjoy. Guzzling elaborate drinks from far beyond the stars to quench their thirst. They accumulate wealth even beyond their wildest dreams and cravings while armed to the teeth is a truth that no one can stand against. No one at all. Surely these beings could it be anything less than great as a part of the great integrity, as a part of a great whole, as a part of the all. Lord have mercy. Let the love shine through each of you that you may know and come to find not a minute ahead or a minute behind, right on time, each time. When you call, we come. When you need, we are there. I hear your prayers. I hear your prayers. Those of you who are smart enough to communicate. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Man, you know what I mean. The yielding, the forever merciful, may shine down his love on each of you as he shines his love on me, he who is my Father. Integrity divine he has. Hopefully your words were a joyous sound. Because without question, I'm here to let love room. You know, the song was singing, never seems to die. Can changes melody. So I tried to put words to how I feel. Mama, for you and I am singing of love. I am singing of love. I am singing someday love will reign throughout this world of love. I am singing of love from the heart. And to you all I sing my love. And may the Most High be my witness. I'm sure you feel the feeling thereof. What could be more in contradiction to the great integrity that our civilizations, which for the past few thousand years have been divided into an overprivileged and underprivileged situation, with these inequities maintained by our police and courts and prisons, called our system of justice, where you find just us most of the time. The last line, which acknowledges the impossibilities of such a depraved way of life, ever leading to the great integrity, is rhymed out of difference to the original, which makes a ton of the word cow, which, by the way, I want you to know that word came from Kahiki himself. Taoism. If you didn't know, well, now you do. Which is both the Chinese word for the great integrity as well as the word for thievery, with both meanings of the Tao, utilizing the same intonation, the fourth tone. You have the circle of fifths. Like they say, every good boy does fine. No. That's like on the piano, you have E, every, G, good, D, boy, D, does, and they said F minus, no, F minor, no, they were wrong. Because every good boy does not do fine. Every good boy does excellent. excellent. If you know what I mean. The circle of fifths, seek it out. Get to a piano and strike. Listen. E, G, D, E. Not F minus. Watch. Every good boy does. Excellent. Excellent. You know, my name is not ATUN-RE for nothing. And I want to get up and do my thing, you know. Like a 777 machine doing it, man. Oh, what you talking about? If you get my drift and you don't drift away, each word I say has a meaning, calibrated and delivered with the excellence of intention and vibrational frequency that is frequently coming to you, maybe not as often as you may think. But let me tell you something, more than you'll ever know. Have you ever had a person say, I love you more than you'll ever know? I'll be like, no, I want to know. If it's more than I ever know, ever will know, then how will I know? The truth is, love is always lonely. And it's never more than you'll ever know. Because love is constantly delivering itself to let you know, damn it, I love you. And I ain't gonna let you go. I'm gonna hold on tight to you with everything of me. Lord have mercy. Not let you go. Has to be the mentality that each of you develop amongst yourselves with the people you love. If indeed you love me, do you hear me now? Yeah. Get the flavor out. Because I'm going to tell it to you now, and I'm going to tell it to you with the facts, beyond that, with an excellence of divinity, divinely inspired, coming not from me, but through me to you all. Let the Most High be my witness. To witness the clarity and splendor of royalty has its way with words and has its way with many of you and all, I'm sure. But boy, let me tell you something. Has a pack of punch to knock out. And I'm talking, this love is beyond the stars, coming from above, right down to you, from the TOP, baby doll. If you didn't know, but now you do. And it don't miss, nor does it quit. It don't hit no misses or fake no moves. This love has been there, done that, got the t-shirt and the hat, and continues to be everything you need to be. Why and how? It knows the rules. And then I just say, well, he said why right there, and I'll say, oh, hold up, soul. Hold up, soul. Hold up, soul. Hold up, soul. There are times and places where certain things do, and you can't be so overwhelmingly, how should I say, to the tick and the top, the tick or the tock, or the tittle or the dot, to the point that you become stupid in the lip. Balance it out. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Sometimes it feels like a nut, sometimes it don't. The almond joys have nut and mounds what? Oh, the mounds. It's a coming. The mounds. That day, the Solomon shall be delivered. Oh, like it's delivered, I don't know what to say. I'm saying, you know, and the people come from all about, you know, these people, gathering in love, you know what I'm saying. I'm saying, every rhythm, every tune, I'm coming to each and every one. Why? Because I said so. Just like my Father. What do you say? For I am my Father one. Coming to you from above. And oh yeah, many might think they know. Many might think that what they're seeing may be indeed factual. But all we know, Baba works in very mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? Prepare ye yourselves. Because what might look authentic might take your breath away and you might cry real tears. But if you remember, like I told you a long time ago, God can do things and do things. So prepare ye yourselves. And remember the things I tell you and I told you. Because it's in front of you now, not far. Not far. What I will say is, everything you hear in the media now is true. You might hear some disturbing information soon that can make you feel heartbroken, tear you down. It's not. There's more in play than you will ever know. But at the same time, you will know too. Sometimes the talking in a parable, one or two is a necessity. Not the knowledge, it's necessity. Not other people. A sufficient condition. You might say to yourself, what are you talking about? I say, you listen. Not hard to do. And I can about that. Remember, I told you. But I got my key, you all got yours. I'm sure. If you don't, you better. If you don't, you better. You better have a key, the key to the kingdom of heaven. Will prove to open the door for you when you need him the most, Put the key and you turn it to the left. Okay. I love you. Family, are you there? I'd like to know how many people was at the line right now.
13 online, Chief.
The magic number, I didn't know that. The magic number, I don't know about the number 13, man. You put them together, you get a letter, 2 by 1, 2 by 1. They didn't say A, but most I not say A, they say B. Just as sweet as honey. The bees can fly around, from flower to flower, and collect it up and put it together. And then the next thing you know, you got honey. It's sweet, sweet to the mouth. To the taste palate, you drop a little bit, it's good. You smack your lips, you feel better. You think you don't when you do. You feel better when you need to. Most times in the absolute most worst situations you can find yourself. Each of you have experienced a multitude of different things, I'm sure. Continue to on a journey, one step at a time, children of the Most High, one step at a time. Stepping. Make sure you don't step in shit. You have to know a little bit things, sitting up brother, when you put in your mouth, brother, when you don't. Don't let the conditions and the situations of this world drive you insane, drive you crazy. After you drive your own car, your car will drive you. I gotta pee. I gotta eat. I need sex. All these desires. Learn how to say no once in a while. I'll pee when I want to. You're not going to pee till I tell you to, damn it. That's taking the steering wheel. When your stomach growls, don't always answer it one to the refrigerator. Sign of weakness. Weak. Somebody hurt the earth. It's spewed up. The weak. Weak. Very important word. Yes. Do you know? How many of you know what being weak is all about? Do you? Don't everybody answer at once. What is being meek? What is being meek? Do you know what being meek is? For the meek shall inherit the blue rock. What is being meek? Tell me. Tell me now if you know. Any of you.
I'm
Speak
not
it out.
sure, Chief.
Humble.
Best answer you can give. When you don't know something, say it. Don't be ashamed to say, I don't what? No. And don't fake it. Either you know it or you don't.
Gentle.
Somebody get a dictionary. Somebody pull up a dictionary, look up the word meek, and read it to the people.
Gentle or mild-tempered, forbearing under injury.
Wait a minute, stop real quick. Gentle and mild-tempered. Understand? Always a gentle yet persuasive. Don't think we're something to play with because you're not. You can belt out and switch your wood. Bitch on your butt real good, you know, slap. I didn't mean it, I told you not to do that no more. You should never want to be there before. Grandmother kissing bell to your butt. Now read on, give me the complete definition.
Forbearing under injury or annoyance. Humble, unassuming of a woman. Modest. From a Scandinavian source such as Old Norse, soft, pedant, gentle. A word uncertain origin, perhaps slippery, slimy, in the Bible translates Latins from a suit to vulgate, a sense of submissive, obedient.
Wait. Back up, please. Back up. Read, go up maybe 2 sentences and start reading down. I want everyone to listen clearly. Read, brother.
From in the Bible, it translates Latins to mansutu, of vulgate.
You hear that? Vulgate? Stop. A vulgate. Does anyone know what that word means?
No, Chief.
Nah. You not hear it before, did you?
Okay.
First time spoken in your ear. I'm taking new flavor in your ear. New flavor in the ear. Yeah. I want right now you pull that song up. Pull flavor. I'm taking new flavor in your ear. Pick it up, play it. Now, I'm going to show you all something. Now, remember the word, vulgate. And remember what we're talking about. We're talking about meek and being that. How you going to be meek if indeed you not know the definition? We're going to come back and play it once and listen and read the definition one more time. Not now, but I want you to play Craig Mack. Pull him up. Flavor in the ear. If you think I'm playing, well, guess what? I'm not. This serious business. Serious business. I'm not playing. I'm serious about this, you know. pragmatic. I'm kicking new flavor in the ear. What? Yeah. You know, not one word come to them except it was we who sent it down. Overtime what I mean. You know, the thing is, that now wait a minute before you start. The thing say, now the man has become like one of us. He knows good one thing, evil two things. I told you, it should have read. Now the man has become like one of us. He knows good one thing, evil two things, and that which existed between, which is the confused. Now, again, if I'm
ready to play,
wait a minute, if I'm the devil, listen. And I know there's a formula that walks you from being a mere man to being like one of them, then my job is to see to it that you never embrace that formula. Would you agree? If I was the devil, I would have to take that which is good and make it appear as if it's what? Evil. And that which is evil and make it appear as if it's good. Why? Because I know in the day you see this and start to walk along that path, that formula will turn you to become as one of them, then I can't never let you be that if I'm the devil. Why? Because when you become one of them, you won't be, listen, you will be able to whip me and beat my ass if I'm the devil. So what do you think the devil has done? He's taken things that are good and made it appear as if it's evil, and things that are evil and made it appear as if it's good. That would have to be the devil's job. If indeed, this is to see to it that you will never become as one of them. You know, they are the evil thing. Oh my God, is what the devil would say and run away. Well, I'm picking new flavor in the air. Remember the word bone paper. Remember the blue salad. I heard the blue rock. Now play the song, my brother. Play the song. Not now. Right now.
Yo, Mac, I don't even understand how they didn't understand you in that Mary joint.
Yeah, I
Kick
know,
that
man.
old robotic, futuristic George Jetson
Yeah,
crazy joint.
Just like Uniblab, robotic kicking flab, or flavor bitter batter, chitter chatter, matter than the Mad Hatter. I bet you buy shit, come by fatter. I got the data to turn your body into antimatter. And just like a piece of sizzling, you'll fit inside my stomach with the eggs and grits between. The king is what I mean.
Stop.
Man, get a cup and put some change inside.
Somebody else get that song and play it from off
Let's
your
make it sufficient. Everybody disagree that MCs need a tissue.
Let me
Folks, my only issue. I bet your mama miss you, and I bet the Mac take off like an MX missile. No more you whining on the charts climbing as I make the funk kick it out more harder than a diamond.
Let's make this
If you
official.
know who's rhyming, I guess I'm gonna say Craig Mack with perfect timing. You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, kicking
Yo,
mad.
Mac, I don't even understand how they didn't understand you in that Mary joint.
I'm kicking new flavor, yeah, Mac's brand new flavor, body kicking back, 1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees and you'll be burning Vegas leaves. Breeze, man, good body, smoke that leaves your brains bad MC, stamina like the winner, taste of MC. But then I mean, you're crazy like that glue. I think that you can outdo my 1-2 that sleep like the flu. Damn, boy, I flip boy all the time. Plus, boy, the rhyme to kick your name worth the dime. So much is no competition.
There you go, one at a time, not two. You had overlap.
No flame could ever dig a grave. Both the Mac, the power pack,
Cut it off.
make it see man crap. And here comes a brand new flavor in your air. Mac's a brand new flavor in your air. Here comes a brand new flavor in your air. Time for new flavor in your air. I'm kicking new flavor in your air. Mac's brand new flavor in your air.
What I'm saying to you, look, stop saying that. Good job.
Time for new flavor in your air. I'm kicking new flavor in your air. Mac's brand new flavor in your air. Ah, Mac's dope with more hope than the Pope, but for MCs more knots than rope. I'd like to break it down, break breaking, forsaken laws, the MC shaking with this track that my man's making. MCs will run like a bomb threat, I bet, or better yet, make you sweat, getting hotter than the sun get. Craig Mack is the flame that romps from here to Tibet. I break all rules with my action, that the Maxins, the MCs stop relaxing. This brand new sheriff that's in town is getting down, leaving bodies buried in the ground. I set up rhymes for a decoy down for bad boy, watch the M's not destroy. And here comes